Now it's time to see some of my favorite ever credit cards, and this is Chase. Welcome to part 3 of our series looking at the best travel credit cards per issuer. Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, we're talking about credit cards, points, finances, and travel. If this is something that interests you, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. So far, we've seen American Express. We saw how amazing credit cards, all American Express credit cards are for travel. And Citi was kind of disappointing, again, for travel. But let's see where Chase stands. Chase has many credit cards. Unlike Citi, it does offer hotel credit cards. It has many airline travel partners. There's nothing you can do with Chase credit cards. But let's see the numbers and come back to wrap it up. I had a little dilemma here. I was wondering which hotel credit card should I use. There's no secret that my favorite hotel chain is Hyatt, although it's the smallest of the big ones. They offer some of the best hotels. That you can have the very, I want to say the very minimum you can get with Hyatt is mid-range in other hotel chains. And I'm not even gonna go into the points evaluation. It's one of the best. You can get anywhere between 1.8 to 2 cents per point depending where you're going, and it's just incredible. But for this, I decided to go with the IHG Premier. This is a brand new credit card by IHG, very refreshed. And because IHG has a whole lot more hotels around the world, I think that this would be much more helpful for you guys because I don't know your travel situation, and there's many more chances that you will find an IHG hotel somewhere in the world. For the airline credit card, I went with United Infinite. United is not my favorite, but when it comes to transatlantic flights, I typically find myself booking with United or somewhere in the Star Alliance, so I'm very happy with them. And of course, I had a debate between the Sapphire Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve. The Reserve, I don't know what's going on with Chase with the Reserve credit card. It doesn't make any sense. Not only the sign-up bonus is not nearly enough to compete with, not even within the Chase ecosystem. For example, right now the Preferred has 80,000 points sign-up bonus for the same amount of spending. So I don't understand what's going on. I'm not even gonna go to the multipliers. The multipliers that the Preferred is offering are just incredible. They are basically the same as the Citi Premier, which makes this an average 3% credit card on almost everything. The Sapphire Preferred is 80,000 points after spending 4,000 in 3 months. There's a $50 annual hotel credit through the Chase portal. The multipliers are 5x for travel through the Chase portal, 2x on all other travel, and that includes everything from tolls to buses to whatever. 3x on restaurants, groceries, select streaming, 1x on everything else. 25% boost through the Chase portal when you book your travel, and 10% back of the total spend per year. That's not on the points, that's on the dollar amount. So it doesn't matter if you have 10,000 points, how much money did you spend for that? So for 10,000 points, you basically would get 1,000 points. So the maximum value for the first year, we see it's $1,000 basically at that 1.25 evaluation, plus the amount we're gonna spend to hit that minimum spend. 26% return on spend is very decent. Now to the United Infinite, 120,000 points after spending 6,000 in 3 months. 2 checked bags per person, free. $100 TSA pre-global entry, 25% off in-flight purchases, lounge access, United Club, and All-Star Alliance lounges, 4x on United, 2x on rental, hotels, and all travel, restaurants, and 1x on everything else. The return on spend, 22%. Now we go to the IHG, 140,000 points after spending 3,000 in 3 months, $100 global TSA pre. Now this doubles there, but okay, so we're not gonna use it to our final evaluation for the first year because we already have it with the United Infinite. And then one anniversary night up to 40,000 points every year. The fourth night free when booked with points. This credit card, guys, the return on spend is 25%, but yeah, it has the potential for a whole lot more. On the second year, we apply our typical budget that we apply to the other videos and every video, really $12,000 a year, equally spread between travel, gas, groceries, and restaurants. And since we're using this as a trifecta, a travel trifecta, I'm spreading the amount of dollars based on the multipliers I'm getting. So I'm trying to really get the best. So for travel, I assume that every travel will be different. So I'm going to spread it, the $3,000 equally amongst all three credit cards, so $1,000 each. But for the preferred, I'm going to do all $3,000 for restaurants and groceries to get that sweet 3x. And for gas, I'm going to do it with the IHG. That's a 5x, which basically means like 2.5% because it's 0.5 cents per point for the IHG points, but still 2.5%, very decent. The return on spend, we see how it drops now. That we don't have the sign-up bonus, 7% for the preferred, minus 21 for the United Infinite, and 7% for the IHG. Asterisk here, again, 7% for the IHG could be easily 10, 12, 15%, 20%. It depends if you use that fourth night free when you're booking with points. And of course, they're up to 40,000 points is $200, but that fourth night free could be gold depending where you're using it and what's the evaluation. So seeing them next to each other, we see that between the hitting the sign-up bonus and the annual fees, we need to spend $13,719 for the first year. The total returns are $3,258, and the average return on spend is 24%. For the second year, we need to spend a little less, but the return on spend is only 2%. And as the city video, you might ask, why are you using the expensive credit card in United and you're dropping that return on spend? So let's go see what happens with the United signature. So everything else stays the same, except that now we have 50,000 for the United signature after spending 3,000 in 3 months, one check bag instead of two. We still have the TSA pre-global entry. We do have 2 one-time passes a year to United Club. I'm not sure if that is also for Star Alliance. I would assume not. But you basically don't have any annual fee for the first year. It's waived. So the return on spend is very good, 30% on an airline credit card. On the second year, though, that still drops to minus 37%. I assume here that you only spend one round trip and you save on suitcases, hence the $60 maximum value. That could easily be twice that, and you could easily be in the positive with this credit card if you travel as a couple, for example. I'm not even gonna go into a whole family situation. So I assume this as a single person. So the numbers, we see how they improve. We go to 27% on the first year return on spend and 5% return on spend on the second year. I love talking about return on spend in this channel. I think that the most value you can get from your points, the better. But when it comes to travel, as we talked in the previous videos, it's very important to get good experience. I try to go for experience right now, but every person is different. There was a time not so long ago when I was traveling, I wanted to get the best return on spend because I really needed to save. Chase has one of the best ecosystems. The minimum you can expect to get from Chase is 1 cent per point. Even if you use it for credit card statements, Chase points have so much value. But the best case scenario probably for everyone is to use them for Hyatt hotels where you can get 1.8 to 2 cents per point. and also some amazing experience with Hyatt. And really, that's the best way to use your flexible currency with Chase. But let me know how you like your Chase points. How do you use them? What's your favorite credit cards? And what do you think comparing so far with American Express and Citi? Next one is Capital One. We'll come back with a fourth and final video to complete this series. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one. Ciao.